The cheeseburger. The cheeseburger is America's go-to food. I've been eating them my entire life. It'd be hard-pressed to find an American who hasn't chowed down on one of those delicious treats. Who doesn't love a cheeseburger? You got ground beef, lettuce, onions, tomato, ketchup, mustard on preferably a sesame seed bun. However, the cheeseburger gods have come up with something new. This could be an absolute hit, or this could be a nightmare. Let's try it together, folks. Come on. Okay, so we got it here. Proper good. I'm wondering if this has something British about it, because that sounds like something some of my British friends would say. It's proper good, it is. But let's see what the cooking instructions are. All right. 90 seconds in the microwave. Tear off top of pouch before. Glad I read that. Tear off top of pouch before. Microwave for 90 seconds. And we're about to eat liquid cheeseburger. Now, I've made liquid cheeseburger before, but that's usually something else.
Yeah.
Self-made. Always a wise idea. Put a bowl down when you're nuking something like this. Otherwise, you're going to have a pretty nasty microwave. Rips off nice and easy. And except for that last little end, but... Well, screw it. Alright, let's stick it in there. Do what everybody else does, and 90 seconds, we will find out. Cats. I swear. Don't they know we're trying to do content here?
Maybe, maybe not.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the great state of Kansas. I got to admit, when I saw this at the store, it's like a lightning bolt went off over my head. I'm just like, this is something that we need to try. Like I said in the intro, who doesn't love a cheeseburger? Right?
Yeah.
You cannot get more American than that. Cheeseburgers, because America.
Woo!
All right. So we microwaved it properly for exactly what it said. Gave it about 3 minutes-ish to cool. And I will say one thing. Please don't let it put you off. But the bag itself, before you nuke it, feels like a big bag of diarrhea. I'm not trying to be gross, but it just feels weird.
I thought you were going to talk about the aftermath here and the fact that we got leakage.
Oh, God. Leakage. Did I make Bluetooth for that now? All right, here we go. It definitely... It looks...
Could you go any slower?
I'm trying not to get the poop all over the place.
Dump it all in.
That's what she said.
Actually, that would be kind of a weird thing. But
okay. It's all in there. And I got to admit, it's looks different than I thought it would. It's...
Oh, man, that cheese, huh?
It stinks.
Man, this is quite a cheesy thing we're looking at here.
I mean, it ain't easy being cheesy, but... And I'm not being crude when I say this, but, you know, guys, I'm trying to be honest with you about everything I review. This smells like a cheese diarrhea.
Now, that's just cheesy to say.
Ain't that something cheesy? Now, since you're the cheesy one, you get first bite.
Oh, fuck. Okay, well, let's try to see if I can scoop out something. So I got some...
Oh, it's like some potatoes.
Potatoes, maybe. Well,
what the hell does a potato have to do
wait a
with a
minute, hold on.
cheeseburger?
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Does it say it's in here? I mean, yeah, there's beef, pork.
Bacon.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Water, salt, garlic, onion, fennel.
Yeah, nothing says burger like fennel.
How about some basil, huh?
Yeah, I don't know, basil can be okay.
Yeah. Well, all right. I'm gonna scoop out either it's cheese cubes or potato or something, and then get that with some meat in there, and then here we go. If I die, we know where it's from. Actually, it's not terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
It smells terrible. I'm not gonna lie. The smell is attracting cats.
Yeah. Well, okay. Cats are attracted to anything. Let's be honest. We had
Cats are extra attracted to stinky things. You know, they like finding dead squirrels in the yard and stuff like that.
Man, not with our cats. If we brought home chicken McNuggets and had sweet and sour sauce, they'd be all over that in a second.
Yeah, true. But you saw the neighborhood cat walking around with a dead squirrel the other day, so it's just like, stinky. I like this.
Oh yeah.
All right, my turn.
Yeah. I'm having another bite just to be sure.
Don't hog up all the meat.
Mm-hmm. Honestly,
Okay, the smell, I'm not gonna lie, is not appetizing. I don't like the smell, but that can be different.
the cheese is a bit much.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be, the cheese smell is a bit on the overpowering side. I see chunks of potato like you would see in a minestrone, which I like.
Yep.
That being said, Leroy fucking Jenkins.
Let's go, partner.
That's a lot of garlic in there.
Garlic, cheese.
Ooh.
Honestly, it might as well have just been a thing of garlic and cheese because those actually have flavor in comparison to the meat. The meat feels like an afterthought.
Nothing in there says cheeseburger to me. It says fancy soup.
Well, I mean, it is soup, but I mean, I don't know. Like, a better descriptor would be clearly they got the cheese down. Like that's one thing. You can taste garlic, and it's not like overpowering. At least not to me. The garlic isn't overpowering. Honestly, it feels like they neglected the meat.
Yeah, definitely nothing on the meat.
Yeah, and that's not to say that there's not huge chunks, because I got a good amount of them. That's not the problem. The problem is the flavor. It's like it tastes tough, but it's not tough. So it basically has like kind of nothing to it.
I like how you said that, and to compound on that, I want to call it a nothing burger because it really there's nothing eating this that reminds me of a cheeseburger. Because don't get me wrong, I may have been joking. It felt funny in the bag. All the rest of that. All jokes aside, I like to goof. Anybody who's seen the channel before knows that. But there is nothing in this shit that reminds me of a burger. It's nothing at all. It's like some tomato soup with a few little extra things there, and it's a cash grab for $6 at Walmart.
$6.
$6.
Man, okay, all right. For context, I've been living outside of this house for a while now, and I've kind of developed.
My baby is growing up.
Anyways, I've developed. I've tried out different foods and stuff like that for me to make. Some stuff has been more expensive.
Let's see what the cat thinks of it.
Oh, okay. Some things have been more expensive than others. And finally I was like, okay, maybe I'm overdoing it a little bit. Let's go back to basics, do something simple. And at Walmart, there's these ground beef sliders that are about, I don't know, maybe $9 after tax. And then I get slider buns and stuff like that for like maybe $3.50.
$3.50?
Yeah, $3.50. You could get great value buns, but I wanted to actually get like proper sliders, slider buns for the sliders. And that with ketchup, mustard, and I already had black pepper and salt. I did that, took maybe a few minutes to cook, and that honestly tasted amazing and fills me up more than this would.
Yeah. I don't know if you missed this during this, what happened. The cat, who, mind you, will eat a cockroach, will eat his own vomit.
Oh, that's Albus who eats his own
He
vomit.
eats his own vomit too. He can do it.
Oh, okay.
Passed on this. He took a big sniff and was like, nah, dude, I'm good.
Yeah.
That has got to say something when Jones, the connoisseur, who wipes his butt with his tongue and eats his own vomit.
He's breathing heavy, too.
He's just like, that is not good, yo.
He looked panicked. Oh, God.
He's like, did somebody blend an orange cat? Because that's kind of what it looks like.
No.
Probably what I would imagine it smells like.
Wait, he's going to give it another try. Okay, he's looking at it a little bit. Let's see what happens. Well, I guess he proved us wrong, actually.
Oh, he might have heard us say throw up, so he thinks it's barf. And now he's like, oh, if it's no, I'm not going to turn down a good big old bowl full of barf. I mean, shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, God, the slurping sound's making me... Ugh.
Yeah, okay, buddy, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
Anyways, guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to have to go ahead and give that a 3. It just... it missed out on every mark. It didn't smell good. It didn't taste good. The price point at $6 for just a little bag of this shit was, I feel, ripped off. And the other thing, nothing about this tasted like a cheeseburger. So you know what? Actually, screw that. I'm going to go ahead and give it our lowest possible rating of a 1. Because they tried. And now I'll give them, some of that's like giving them an E for effort. But highly, highly do not recommend. I would avoid this and try something else. Your thoughts, son?
Either a 1 or a 2. I mean, honestly, you could have just made this a cheese soup and it would have been better. But it's the fact that, like, the meat has nothing for it. And there's these other kinds of ingredients. Like, there's apparently onions and stuff like that. And on a rare occasion, you can smell an onion come out of here. But then you taste it and it's just not even... It's not there. Nothing's there.
It's just... The whole thing was just a sad, desperate miss. It's like that... It's like, you know, that creepy guy at the bar wearing an affliction shirt trying to hit on every woman at the bar. It's just sad and kind of pathetic. A lot of build up and nothing's there.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's a case of what we expect from burger soup. But I don't know. I figured at least, like, maybe if there's meat chunks in here, maybe it could have tasted like freshly, I don't know, salted and like just a freshly, or like at least seasoned, right?
Like some chunks of ground beef patty would have been nice in there. Some chunks of actual vegetable would have been nice in there.
Yeah. The other day I actually overcooked a pair of sliders, and despite them being overcooked, they still tasted better. Yeah.
This was dog shit, yo. Highly, highly, highly do not recommend. The cat, I don't know if you just heard him squeak, kind of summed it up. It's
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, partners,
Mm-hmm.
we've got a lot of really, really cool shit on the way. We just did a major shop. We've had some fan submissions, and really can't wait to get going on that stuff. We've had a couple of bumps of the road along the way, personal-wise, but, you know, the channel has always been a big part of our lives. Thank you for tuning in with us, and thank you to all over 8,000 of you. Our 8,000 viewer celebration is coming up this week. Can't wait to see you guys there. Lots of announcements to be made, and happy Easter, Passover, Ramadan, whatever makes you happy, from your friends in the state of Kansas. Good afternoon, good evening, and don't eat that shit.
Subscribe for more.
Oh yeah, just not more of that.